are learning, picking up the pace. It might be a little bit too late, but still, at least in the future, they are going to be a little bit more stronger. Talking about the future, let's have a look at what is the present situation right now as far as the leaderboard is concerned, ladies and gentlemen. And here it is.
Well, starting things up on the top, there's been no change so far. 389 points for T2K, they still stand tall. But take a look just down the line. Someone is definitely catching up on their tails. That is Dead Eyes, guys. Having just 36 matches played, they've already, collected 360 points. And, with Utsarga also joining the fray today, I believe they can just topple over T2K.
I mean, just look at this thing as well. They still haven't played as much matches as T2K, so they obviously will try to go for one thing, and that's winning this league for now. And this team obviously has won the scrims as well, so it won't be a surprise from this team's side. TRS Gaming is also out there, 353, just 7-point shot from this, and then Future Station also dropping down. Well, it has dropped down just a bit, but well,
Ouch.
Elementrix is climbing up. I would say it's still good. Like most of the teams, like 9 teams are there with 300 or more points, and on 10th is 7C with 297 for themselves.
But as we take a look at the teams that are lurking in the bottom, that's not a good story out there. BT and Giant Mara, INES, R3D Esports, Pain Element on the bottom 4. Well, they really have to step up. One more team, which I would, in fact, 2 more teams, which I would love to see stepping up is PN Crew and Code Zero High Voltage. They got their chicken dinner today, but PN Crew getting so many kills for themselves, but still not being able to finish in the top.
Yeah, I mean, once again, we do see the new system in play,
Yes.
247 on top of Jayan Mana, but still, trouble is going to be there. They need to really take over Cities Esports if they want to qualify for the final spot. But there's this one team that is doing really well, are in one of the hardest group right now, the Group of Excellence, but are sitting on the 2nd position. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a little chat with Shifu sir from Dead Eyes, guys. And well, yeah, he is. So Shifu, welcome to the show. Congratulations on the amazing performance that your team has had well throughout this league stages. And first of all, how are you doing? How are you feeling?
Hello, yeah. I'm feeling kind of okay because, I mean, we're not feeling that good because, our performance in 2nd week has been really bad, and now we're stepping up a little bit. So still, yeah, this is just the league, and we're still trying our best. Yeah, but still, yeah, this is not the end. So we're kind of happy about the win, though.
Exactly. I mean, I have to say one thing. If slipping up means you are just 30 points behind the winners, I'm scared to see what actually happens when you guys actually get serious about things. So I'm going to let the analysts ask some questions to you. I'm pretty sure their minds are full with lots of them.
I mean, I'm eager with a few questions, Shifu. So my question is going to be that right now you are 4 games behind as well. Like you have 36 games while the team that's on top has played 40 games. So it's kind of like, if you go consistent, you will be getting at the 1st position eventually. And you did the same in scrims, but it's different from the scrims, right? So how are you planning this time? Because this is like the league and this actually has a main weightage.
Okay, so to be honest, our entry fagger, he's on a vacation right now, so we are all playing like supporters in our team right now. All our supporters.
Doesn't look like that.
Yeah,
Doesn't look like that. No.
Yeah,
a new
because
update.
Wadu, like, yeah, I mean, yeah, Wadu, like, he was the top fragger from the PMCO, previous PMCO also, and then but right now he's like on a vacation, so we are all free men players in our team. So we are trying to. I'm trying to go with the free men and bring a new strategy, kind of. You know what I want to say. So
My question for you is going to be pretty simple. Are you going to the top spot today or not? Yes or no? With an Amar
yes, we're definitely going to the top. Yeah,
that's the spirit.
Yeah.
Well, that's very
We'll
nice.
try
Well,
our best, yeah.
I just want to say one thing. He might be on a vacation, but you guys are enjoying the real chicken
Yes.
dinners, and that's the most important thing. And you guys need to just go on with that one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I mean, that's an update. I mean, on vacation, we thought it
and
was a
still
roster
winning.
change coming in, and you guys are performing so incredible. I mean, we can only dream of what's going to happen when the actual roster steps into the final. We're going to hope for that as well. But, Shifu, once again, as you said, I mean, did you have to change a lot of things to come up with a game plan with one key player missing? Or was it like you guys practiced a lot together, so it was like a smooth transition to come in with this new roster?
Before we were like aggressive teams. I mean, we would take any fights, but right now, as we don't have an interfagger, we all are supporter kind of. So we have to play with that. We don't really take fights right now. We just focus zone, and yeah, of course, like some fights we take it. We are easy. Yeah, but it's kind of hard to be honest, because it's a synergy, like Wadu, because Wadu, me, Rated, we have been playing for 2 years, and we have that synergy.
Yeah.
Right.
So Utsarga is new in the team, so it's kind of hard, but still, we're
He's a lucky charm, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is actually, yeah.
Exactly. He is a lucky charm. But I have to say, I mean, incredible performance by you and the lads so far. So we're going to congratulate you on the performance so far and hope that you guys keep this going in the future. We're going to see you again, I hope, soon after an incredible performance. But good luck and all the best for the future matches.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Believe in D.
Believe in D.
Well, I'm pretty sure their teammates, their fans, after this sort of a performance, are always going to be believing in DE. Dead eyes, ladies and gentlemen. So now let's have a look at the schedule and see the next match that is going to come up, which is going to be the map of Miramar. The desert land is going to be in front of us. And I have to ask you guys, so basically, Group A is going to be out now. Group B is going to be stepping back into the action. New teams coming in, well, not new teams, teams that have sort of cooled down and have had a chance of looking at their opponents from the sidelines are going to be coming in. Group A is going to be relaxing for the next 2 games today and the first 2 games of tomorrow as well. But once again, if this is the sort of performance a team can bring in with not even their main roster, basically our entire theory is out the window.
It is out of the window because right now they have their own theory, and that's the theory of chicken dinners, and they just know how to grab it up. All right, the chicken dinner gets split up in 3 people. We all go for it. We just rush. We don't see left, right, anywhere. We just rush, and that's the zone. That's the chicken dinner. That's where it is.
Well, for me, I think I'll be going with Dead Eyes. I want someone to chase down, give a run for their money for the players of T2K.
And I love that smile on Shifu, man. That was a lovely smile. But
He was
as we move forward, we're going to meet a few more lovely people as I walk down to through the desert, basically, to meet them. You guys live quite far away, my commentators.
I'm busy saying hello to all the people right now. What's up? You are coming to our side here.
Yeah.
I mean, we are the beautiful people you're talking about, right?
He is actually coming to our side, like literally.
I
He's
travel a
at
lot
the
of
winning
distance.
side.
He is on our side, but it's interesting now. I mean, he is going to put us on the spot as usual, Shadow. Now, Dead Eyes, guys, let me say one thing. I just watched that interview right now, and I'm a believer. Let me tell you one thing. I think they might just topple T2K today.
They can and they have the capability because they are good with the hills, but CZ High Voltage, they are coming at the 3rd spot today.
CZ High Voltage have been pretty consistent so far. I mean, even in the last game, they were in the top 5 as well. So they have picked up the pace.
Talking about teams being in the top 5, let's not forget Pain Elvis, man. I mean, come on, they almost got that chicken dinner. Maybe a little bit of more positive reinforcement might just get them the win in this game.
Yeah, we're going to cheer them on from the sidelines. And as I cheer them on, I'm going to let the commentators take it over from here on out.
Bye, Johnny.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next time around. Alrighty, Shadow, we are coming back to the deserts of Miramar. This is round 2 on day 2. What are we expecting? We have a little bit of a group shuffle now.
Yeah, Group B will be coming in. Abrar Wasir had a pretty good day yesterday. They will be coming in. 7 Seas is also coming in, and they are back on the track after some time. But Team Group E of the Group E teams, they are playing phenomenal today. So let's see if another Group E team will be getting that chicken dinner. If you remember, the first Miramar of today, Janmara, CZ High Voltage.
I mean, I'm telling you, there's something special about Group E. We do call them the Group of Excellence, and they are living up to their name right now. But we do have a little bit of a switcheroo. Group A is going to be sitting the next 2 matches out, and Group B is coming in. Now, I'm kind of upset because this means that Assidious Esports goes out while Abrupt Slayers come in. So remember that ASE-ASL rivalry is something that I want to have a look at. But now, since we have a new group, let me see how many of you watching at home have been paying attention. Can you still spot your favorite players?
I spotted one player in the hoodie. He reminds me of Alan Walker.
Oh, we have Alan Walker in the house,
Maybe
ladies
he's
and gentlemen.
listening to that Alan Walker song in the
Could
background.
be. That is the best song to pump yourself up for a game of PUBG Mobile. But what is even better is diving right in the action as match number 4 is finally underway. We are going to be flying over the deserts of Miramar, and of course, we are going to have our resident expert take us through the flight path.
We have a kind of central plane path over here going all the way from Torre Emuda towards Chumasira area. Since Assidious Esports will be sitting out, so we can see Venom Legends going towards Picado. Elementrix will be again going to their favorite drop location, that the hill area. Deadeyes will still be there. So I think a little change will be in the Venom Legends. I think drop location, they will be having Picado, but DRS, I think they also likes dropping in towards nearby Picado area. We can see some action over there. Jan Mara is again going towards their favorite drop location. PN Crew is going towards Campo Militar. Okay, Experiment, I'll ask you, what do you have to say about edge drop locations at the extreme edges like Ruins area or Torre Hemuda or Campo Militar?
I mean, if I was in this game, you'd probably find me at the Ruins, Shadow. So I am all for it. It all depends on how you want to play. But of course, you know, that whole mentality comes in as well. Now, PN Crew are going to be playing their first game of the day. They are playing the next 2. So obviously, they want to make sure that, you know, their hands, their fingers, their thumbs are all warmed up before they dive deep into the action. So, you know, just running around in a distant location, having that, you know, that little sense of security when you have enough weapons and loot on you also kind of helps. But let's have a look at the circle because, well, they are going to have to travel a long way down south as once again we have a similar, pretty much, I mean, it's just a little bit to the left this time, but it's pretty much the same. And again, in Miramar fashion, we have an early skirmish as Future Station is falling down, blah, blah, blah. We're trying to get one down, but Machine is going to come to the ground undetected.
Yes, Machine has not been spotted out and Future Station has just landed. They have to go to El Pozo. They need to find a vehicle very soon, go to El Pozo, loot quickly and then enter into the zone. This is going to be a difficult task for Future Station. Elementrix might be gatekeeping them because they know Future Station players will be coming in. But if we talk about OP and Crew, like they have dropped in towards Campo Militar, it's going to be so difficult for them to enter into the zone. They will have to cross so many teams.
I mean, if I was them and if I knew that, all right, you know, there's going to be so many hurdles to cross, I might just get myself a vehicle, get myself a long scenic drive along the eastern coast of Miramar and probably hit Impala, but that is just me, and we're going to have to wait and see what the players are going to do. But now Steel Shot is, well, he definitely has an idea where Orange is, and by the look of things, Orange is pretty much in the open. I guess Steel Shot is just making sure he has that perfect accuracy on point, and wait a second, here we go. He is going to take one peek. He doesn't have any sights, I do believe, on that AKM. That is why he might be hesitating just a little bit, but well, I think he lost his moment because Orange was pretty much there for the taking, and now he's going to get in a vehicle and drive away. Little does Steel Shot know that there's only one member of the opposition in front of him.
Yes, but he will be very careful because he might not want to risk it. Maybe the enemy over there has a level 2 armor because Steel Shot has got no armor, just a level 1 helmet. So he'll be pretty careful. But Orange is coming out in the open. It could be a mistake. Steel Shot missing out on some of the shots, but now he's dishing out damage. Orange is still surviving. Steel Shot will be going in for that reload. Can he take down Orange? I think he can because Orange is going to heal up really fast. He has healed up and there comes a jump shot, but somehow Orange misses it. Steel Shot will be again going for Orange. Orange in the shack. Let's see if Steel Shot can take him down or not. Both the players are going in for the reload and XP.
It's kind of funny because it's like a small little slinky amount of metal basically separates the two members of the opposition right now. Steel Shot on the outside, Orange on the inside. Have a look at Steel Shot's magazine. He only has 16 rounds left, and I mean, all right, here comes the cavalry cap. She is going to come in for reinforcements. Orange has to make a move. He realizes somebody's coming in. He goes out. He shoots. He is going to try and put them back, but now Steel Shot again. 11 bullets left in his magazine. He's got to act quick, and there we have it. Elementrix's relief team comes in as well in the form of Sonim, who is laying down lead from up ahead. He moves out. This was a mistake on Orange's part. He could have probably still stayed back there and made sure that Sonim could have covered him. I do believe Orange should not have jumped out. Maybe we could have still seen him on his feet.
But Kapshi was popping in that grenade. He heard the grenade sound. He had to come out. There was no other option. And now, blah, blah, blah. Steel Shot just on a silver of XP will be going down by Mr. Haizu over there. And Future Station again in a lot of trouble.
Well, you know, that is why we have two casters and not one because, well, people definitely make mistakes, and I certainly did one right now. And adding insult to injury. Blah, blah, blah with a pan kill.
It's okay, it's okay.
Ouch.
It's okay.
It is all right,
just
but then
landed.
we
They are short on ammo.
all right, there we have it. They are short on ammo because they did kind of loot them, but they are short on ammo, so the ban definitely comes in handy. But Elementrix, well, like you said, that he heard that grenade being cooked, so obviously he had to jump out of harm's way. But a decent outing, a decent start for them in Miramar, although they did lose that one member. Let's see if that is going to come and haunt them later on. But the zone is still pretty much the same, and it does look like Mr. Hyozu is going to be heading towards the power grid as his teammates are going to be following suit. And of course, the Golden Mirado and 247, I mean, you wouldn't expect any other team to be driving that vehicle around.
It has to be 247, and I think just by looking at the Golden Mirado, the teams can see, okay, this is 247.
Oh, yeah.
This is how we have to approach if we have to rush to the compound. So Golden Mirado has an advantage or a disadvantage because your enemy team can read your movements. They know what are your strengths, and they will play around it.
They will play around it, and again, it's all about bragging rights at the end of the day. It's all about, hey, man, I went to Hacienda del Patron. Where were you? Oh, you were in this position. Nah. But anyway, now, Bane Element. So close, yet so far away is what these people are going to be thinking right now. Envy is going to be driving as the teammates are going to be around it. Well, it is Rohan who's driving, in fact. Envy has the passenger seat this time, and 7C Esports. Now, these boys are going to be jumping in all the action right now, and let me just tell you, that vehicle looks mean.
That definitely looks mean, but Janmara has been so spread out. Another team which is in close vicinity to them is going to the plus of Team 7C Esports. And if the plus of Team Janmara are spotted down, they will be gone men. But Sandesh is having a little difficulty over here. He is outside of this safe zone, and I don't see a vehicle nearby him.
A vehicle could be left behind by his teammates if they are going to be acting a little bit smart. I see on my map he does get in a vehicle, in fact, and he should be rejoining his comrades sooner or later. Now, the circle is still around Los Leones. We are still in the early stages as the circle is going to be closing in, and expect a lot of heavy fire up north. But right now, Jean Mara and 7C Esports are on either side of the road, and looks like Storm is going to make his way out, but he is going to go uphill. Extreme is going to spot him out. Mini 14 shots are going to be rattled off. That vehicle is definitely going to be hanging on by a thread. In fact, it does go off. Ooh, Storm almost getting knocked out, Shadow.
Almost. He kind of, it was lucky of him that there was a stone over there so that he can get a cover, but Extreme is kill hungry. He has got a bike, and I think he's going to chase him, but Storm, why did you stay in the cover? And Extreme takes him down now. That was a very bad move from Storm OP.
I mean, there are mistakes and then there are blunders. That was the latter, ladies and gentlemen. That was a major, major blunder on Storm's part, and without much cause, 7C Esports are going to be reduced to a 3-man squad, and of course this is their first game of the day, so it could have a little bit of an effect on their psyche. But right now, they are going to make sure they get the job done. Gunner and Wang are going to go in and loot, basically reap all the rewards.
Yes, they will be definitely reaping their rewards. They have got 1 kill point in their name, and Janmara, last Miramar also got the chicken dinner, so we can say Janmara is pretty confident when it comes down to Miramar. 7C on the other hand, they are still so split up. They are down to 3 players, and they are in a 2v1 split. This could be disaster because so many teams will be rotating in from the northern side of the junkyard. PN crew will be there, Janmara will be there, so 7C need to reunite as soon as possible. On the other hand, 247 Gaming, they are in a good spot. They are at the Los Leones area, almost centrish area. The team that is in close vicinity is going to be the plus of Team Stalwart Esports. But right now, both the teams are looking pretty comfortable. They'll just be holding on to their positions.
You just mentioned Los Leones. Another team that is going to be pretty much in Los Leones for A1 Esports. Of course, that is the place that they love to drop down on. But they really haven't had a lot of chances to do something. It looks like Future Station are just taking some time off from all the warfare that is going on, and they're having a little bit of a scuffle. But right now, Bad Red spots the enemy. He's like, all right, boys, playtime is over. It's time to gun the enemy down. Glenn has been taken down. The vehicle goes boom as well. Looks like we might have a little bit of a push coming in. Bad Rev gets his machine ready, and I meant the car and the flare at the same time, and both of them might just be going on. I like the fact they're going on a nice, safe rotation. They aren't just heading straight down. They want to make sure that they aren't seen coming. Now, Luffy, he does have a few grenades. Looks like the enemy is going to be down below, and that enemy is going to be Venom Legends. Luffy is going to be in a tricky situation as, well, he is surrounded on all sides. The question is, can his teammates do something? Yes, they can, because Rohan comes in from behind, gets a knock on D-Tron. Luffy needs to go down, but he's got to be careful because he's got opposition on either side. In fact, Shuvo is going to be cooking a grenade. Grenades are going to be coming in. Luffy, is he going to get caught up? That grenade could be... Oh my goodness! No, you do not do that. If you see something on the ground, please don't move towards it.
And he walked into the grenade. He was at the safe spot. Let's see, Shuvo will be getting that confirmation on Luffy. And he has been finished off. And Pain Element is now down to 2 men. Venom Legends is looking strong. They've got 1 kill in their hands. And let's see, Pain Element can take this 2v4 fight or not. Nightwing won't be peeking so much. But Pain Element has to be very careful because they have got a Ridge to their name. They have to move into the zone also. That is also a task. So this fight could, I think it would be better if they should just back out, disengage themselves from this particular fight and just go by their business and just move into the zone.
Looks like Rohan has other ideas. He is backing off slowly. I think Envy could be like, you know what, we need to move out of here quickly, but I do not see any vehicles. They are wasting precious time because have a look at that. Venom Legends definitely have vehicles. Now, if they can knock them off their socks and get their vehicles, that could be a win, but now the enemy is coming right towards them. Shuvo disengages. They are going to go up on foot. Rafa shoots. He gets one. No, he doesn't. In fact, Rohan is the one who takes him down, but Shuvo is going to come in with the follow-up, getting Rohan knocked out. Envy is the last woman standing right now. She has a workout out as Nightwing, Shuvo, and D-Tron are going to be coming pretty angry over here. Is she lobbing a grenade or was that a smoke? But she does come out of her hiding spot, but it is not going to be enough. And with that, Pain X Element are going to be out in the 16th position. And now we're going to join another fight as ASL Joker is running for his life with Team Bablu in hot pursuit.
Yes, and Team Venom Legends again facing the wrath of the play zone as Shu has been knocked out, but he will be revived since it's the second circle. And lucky of Joker to change his position, otherwise he would have been gone by that grenade. Let's see if Team Bablu will be chasing him down or not, because all the players are right in front of them. I think Teen Wolf would be going in for that flank. This could be, this can go either ways when a flanker is on a flank. Let's see how that is going to turn out. But I think Team Bablu is trying to disengage from this particular fight because they kind of realize that they are in a bad position.
Also, the fact is that this fight is taking place just east of Chumacera, and Team Bablu at this point, if I have a look at my mini-map real quick, they don't really have any opposition behind them, but that can change in a matter of minutes. Meanwhile, let's have a look and see what we see from ASL's point of view. They have a good position. They have a building cover. They are high up, you know, on not the highest point in the map right now, but it is going to be high for the valley situation around them. Plus, they have this beautiful ditch with their vehicles parked in for safety. So, if need be, if the opposition gets a bit too much, they can always retreat, regroup, and, you know, basically figure things out from there. So now ASL, I do not see them moving around, because if you have a look at the circle, they are pretty much at the center. And speaking of the circle, it is going to be changing any second now. The question is, are we going to have a drastic shift, or are we going to go with something easy? Looks like it is going to be a slightly drastic-ish shift over here, as we are going to move down south. And we were talking about ASL and Team Bablu. They are still comfortable, Shadow.
They are comfortable, and it is kind of a similar circle we saw in the first match of today. So let's see how things are going to turn out. Team Bablu and Team ASL right at the center of the zone. They are at a good positioning. CZ High Voltage can gatekeep the plus of Team DRS. They know Team DRS likes dropping in towards Mountain Nuvo, so they will be rotating in from that side. Let's see CZ High Voltage kind of capitalize on that. And the other end, Team Elementrix is going for a longer rotation from the southern side of the zone. They might face 7Cs in their rotation, but we'll have to wait for that. From the northern side, Deadeyes again being very smart with their rotation. There is no one to gatekeep them. They will be at the perfect position to take down some shots on the plus of Team Abrar Wasir or any team at the southern side.
You know, talking about Elementrix's rotation now, I kind of like it. I like the fact that they know that there was so much happening towards the north and the middle half of the maps that, you know, the south was pretty much, well, unoccupied. So it is a good rotation if I kind of think about it. Yes, you are correct. They might have a little bit of a tussle with 7C Esports, but again, that is just speculation at this point. Meanwhile, A1 Esports, still a 4-man squad. They are going to be very of, well, opposition moving in their neighborhood, as R3D have moved in next door. Now, Los Leones, we still have just a little bit of Los Leones in contention, and that is, of course, the western buildings where A1 Esports have been for quite some time, but looks like they are going to be forced to vacate. Now, wait a second, Dante, that is not how you drive a vehicle, and I think he's messed that up.
Yes, he did mess up it, but R3D is up against the plus of Team A1 Esports. But I think A1 Esports will be changing their their position for now. They are going for the rotation, and yes, they are going for the rotation. So this compound belongs to R3D. But I kind of like the fact that teams are doing their homework. They know T2K is not there, so everyone is kind of opting for that southern side rotation. But Walker,
whoa, where did that come from?
A1 Esports Sinister.
There you go. You were just talking about it. These guys can shoot up, and Walker was spotted out, and that Mini 14 is going to be quick in effect as it gets the mark. And now this is the thing I was talking about. Now R3D, yes, they are high up on a building. I got that. But they are playing a dicey game because they are at the edge of the circle, and there's only one way to come down. So all those exit points could be potentially covered. So that is something they need to work out on. They need to probably move just a little bit further in. But if the circle does kind of shift towards their favor, well, they are going to be the smart ones over here. Meanwhile, we do have all the teams kind of just rotating around, wiggling around one another. Nobody really wants to pick a fight just yet. I mean, up until this point, we've only had one team being eliminated, and that team was Spain X Element. We have hit the 15-minute mark, which means we are pretty much midway through the game, and we need more action.
We'll get the action. It's Miramar. It will come down by the 5th or 6th zone. We'll be seeing a lot of action considering we have 15 teams. And A1 Esports, let's see how they are going to take this fight with the plus of team R3D. R3D is in a tricky spot because if the zone is going to shift, and it has already shifted. They have to move into the zone, and A1 Esports will be waiting for them. And we have got another airdrop. It has got Groza and Bablu. Dani gets taken down by the player of Team 247. Wasif takes him down. Let's see if a revival will be coming in or not. Team Bablu is right at the center of the zone, so there will be lots of shots coming in from different directions towards them.
Looks like two Pakistani teams are colliding with one another, but only one of them is going to come out alive. Wait a second. Sinister over here coming under heavy fire. Heaven from up above raining down death, while his teammate Chari is going to be engaged in a different fight as he's got his sights set on Dead Eyes. Guys, now Heaven with the grenade getting lobbed, and it is a good grenade, and it's going to go boom. He does go boom, but only loses a bit of his HP as Heaven gets taken down by Pika. Now 7C's lob is going to knock out Gunner to his knees, and wait a second, he's going to make sure he puts him in the ground as well. Again, ASL are still in that same position we left them way back when, and whoa, have a look at that. That is smart. He did deploy smoke, made sure that he backs himself up before he goes out for some more action. Meanwhile, we're going to join Malik as he is trying to put the pressure on Dead Eyes guys.
But if you look at the zone, all the three teams, Team A1 Esports, Team Deadeyes and Team Stalwart Esport are outside of the safe zone, and taking this fight could be a mistake. On the other end, 7C Esports is taking down the players of Team Elementrix, and Team Elementrix, Sonim is going to be the last solo player remaining, but A1 Esports is also in a bit of trouble as Dante has been knocked out. Stalwart Esports Blade is also down on his knees.
Another thing is this situation when all these teams are so close and outside the zone, the thing is you have to take the fight, channel, because otherwise you are going to get shot in your back as you try to make it to safety, and it looks like 6ix9ine is going to be feeling that pressure right now as he's getting shot from either end, but Fair over here comes in, knocks out blah blah blah, knocks out Mr. Hyozu, and looks like we have another team that is exiting, and this time it's going to be Future Station once again. An early exit for them on day 2. Now 7C's Fair has been knocked out. Love is right beside him, and Kashuf seems like he's going to go on a little bit of a skirmish with Shifu, sir. He spots him out. Shots have been fired, but it's going to be Shifu who comes out on top.
Shifu definitely comes out on the top as he takes down Kashuf over there, but Kashuf's teammates are right behind him. So backup will be coming in. On the other hand, if we talk about Deadeye Shifu, sir, all his 3 teammates are so far away. So he has to pick his fight very carefully, and this grenade could be deadly for the players of Team Stalwart Esports.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's going to connect.
Oh, not just a bit too long.
It didn't connect, and Stalwart Esports will be living it another day. But A1 Esports, look at them. Sinister is the solo player remaining, and Shifu sir did manage to take down another player from Team Stalwart Esports. Blade is down. He will be confirming that kill. Shifu sir is on a killing spree right now, and he'll be confirming his kill on another player. And Team Venom Legends, in the meanwhile, is on a domination.
Well, he is on a domination, and Shifu is on a domination of his own right now. Of course, we did hear it in that interview that these guys are going for it. They want to topple the... Whoa! Shifu, you cannot be doing that. You got to be careful when you are driving your vehicles. Imagine if he got knocked out. That would have been a massive blow for Dead Eyes guys. But on top, his teammate says, it's all right. I got this. I got this. I'm going to go on a little bit of a domination spree as well as he gets 3 quick kills. Venom Legends, Shuvo doesn't want to be left behind as well. Who is going to come out with the top fragger? Because it looks like all these guys are gunning for that top spot.
They are giving a tough challenge to each other, but Deadeye Shifu sir is not going to let Stalwart Esports go away that easily. He's hunting for Malik, but Shifu sir kind of overcommitted, and he has been taken down by the players of Team Stalwart Esports, but Malik has been knocked out by R3D Anubis from some distance. So Morte need to heal up really fast, give revive to his teammate. On the other hand, has to try and stay in the cover.
Mind you, while we are witnessing this action, Elementrix's Sonim has been going a little haywire as he got 3 quick grenade knocks and finishes all with those lovely fragmentation grenade, but a hungry box coming under heavy fire from afar. Indeed, it is going to be 247's Raza from quite a distance, laying down some shots in his direction. Now, Love needs to make sure that he is in perfect cover, because if even a little bit of that head is peeking above that buggy, it is going to be bye-bye birdie for these boys. Now, Jean Mara reduced to a two-man squad. Giro Fair and Wang are the last members surviving. They might want to pick a fight with 7C, but have a look at this on him like a snake in the grass. He knows where his prey is. He has exactly an idea of where 7C is. The question is he going to go for the kill? By the look of it, I think he wants 7C to come up and make a mistake, because he does have his vehicle. But the thing is, the moment he sits in, that noise is going to go and expect 7C to come up and lay down some shots. But we are going to join another fight as Rated and On Top are in a little bit of a life and death situation of their own, as Sinister is applying all the pressure.
Yes, and I love the fact that Dead Eyes is taking multiple fights. They are putting pressure on Stalwart Esports and Sinister. This is not how you move into the zone. You knew there was a team, and Dead Eyes kind of capitalized on that. And with that, A1 Esports kind of eliminated at the 13th position. And Venom Legends is again facing the wrath of Abrar Wasir, as Heaven was the kind of shooting the players down. But CZ High Voltage is at a very good position.
They are in a very good position indeed. In fact, they almost got a knock on Heaven X over here, but now Chari is going to have that smoke cover right to his... Oh, wait a second. Rated comes in from the side and almost gets a double knock. That would have been a squad wipe on ASL, but Nova was knocked out. Grenades are going to be going in, and somebody is definitely going boom. And with that, we have a massive explosion. And there you have it. Looks like another team is going to bite the dust. Well, especially a couple of their members. Heaven has been knocked out, and looks like, I mean, this is just silly. This is just absolutely chaotic. That is an artillery barrage. That is just relentless, Shadow.
That is an artificial red zone on the plus of Team P and Crew. R3D grenade after grenade is popping in towards the plus of Team P and Crew, but somehow they are surviving. And let's see if Anubis can cook that one perfect grenade. But the position of the R3D players are, they can get eliminated. P and Crew are a little spread out. Let's see if this grenade Ayush can be deadly for the players of R3D, especially one of their player is surviving on a sliver of HP, and Anubis takes down one of the player Poison from P and Crew.
Well, now here they come. Ezio gets taken down, but Anubis, the god of death, is going to be relentless. He switches to the first person, takes down one, takes down another, and with that, P and Crew have been obliterated. And with that, they are going to exit this game in the 11th position. Again, Anubis is not somebody you want to mess with.
Anubis is definitely doing a comeback over here. On the other hand, Stalwart Esports take down the player of Team Bablu. Tyrant is down on his knees, and Zero Fear, they have to be very careful. They have to enter into the zones. There are so many teams, and Teen Wolf is getting backstabbed by Zero Fear as he gets taken down. And let's see if Zero Fear can get that kill confirmation or not. He might be overcommitting in this fight, but he has to, because he has to move into the zone also. But Zero Fear facing the karma as 247 Gaming takes him down. Now Wang, it's the responsibility of Wang to take down the plus of Team 247 and give revive to Zero Fear.
Kudos to Wang for laying down some suppressive fire in the enemy's direction, but it's going to be a little bit too late. I wonder if Team Bablu have an idea that there is an enemy laying bleeding nearby. Well, R3D's journey has finally come to an end, as Anubis, the god of death, was finally sent back to the depths of hell, but they are going to be eliminated in the 9th position with 4 kills. Meanwhile, Venom Rafa just blew himself up with the vehicle. Let's see if that's going to sting them later on. But Bablu, Pikachu goes down, Teen Wolf goes down, and Assassin from High Voltage, well, is on a little bit of a spree of his own.
He is on a killing spree, and if we talk about 247 Gaming, they are entering into the zone, and the team that is waiting for them is going to be the players of Team CZ High Voltage. Gaming, on the other hand, is keeping his eyes on the players of Team Bablu and Abrar Wasir. Team Bablu is in a bit of trouble because Team 247, look at their positioning. One of their player is in a close vicinity to the players of Team Bablu and 247. Let's see, Team Bablu on the other side of the hill, and the king of the hill, CZ High Voltage.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, CZ High Voltage have definitely given their position away. I wonder if 247 are going to be pushing up on that hill. Meanwhile, Danny and I do believe it's Tyrant are going to be the last member standing for this team on our screens. ASL, I don't know how Chari is still alive, especially since 2, maybe 3 teams kind of just unloaded all their ballistas. Tyrant and Danny, in fact, could be